सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ Naishkarmya Siddhi, third chapter, page 115, verse number 53. अन्वयव्यतिरेकाभ्याम् निरस्या प्राणतो यतेः वीक्षापन्नस्य कोऽस्मीति तदसीति श्रुतिर्जगौ. Sureshwaracharya is establishing the role of Mahavakya and the significance of Mahavakya, Tat Tvam Asi, in giving the Aikya Jnana. Aham Jivatma, the Sakshi, is none other than Brahman. This knowledge, Aikya Jnanam, is possible only through Mahavakya. That is the main thesis of Sureshwaracharya in this Naishkarmya Siddhi. Because Purvamimamsaka says Mahavakyam is a Arthavada Vakyam. It is not required. So many arguments we saw. How Sureshwaracharya refuted them also we saw. And Sureshwaracharya says there are two types of knowledge with regard to Mahavakya itself. In Mahavakya there are two types of knowledge. One is Samanya Jnanam, another is Vishesha Jnanam. Samanya Jnanam is Samanyam, that is known knowledge. Vishesha Jnanam is unknown knowledge. Therefore, in Mahavakya, what is that Samanya Jnanam we have? What is that Vishesha Jnanam we don't have? Why that Mahavakya is going to give that Vishesha Jnanam? So the bifurcation is done in Mahavakya itself for the sake of our understanding. It is just like Mount Everest is the highest or tallest mountain. It is known knowledge. Everest is the tallest mountain, every one of us know. But I don't know the height of the mountain. Unknown to me. Mount Everest is the tallest tallest mountain, but that subject, whatever I know, is called Uddeshyam. Subjective knowledge. Subject knowledge, not subjective knowledge, subject. That is the subject, Uddeshyam. Known knowledge is called Anuvadyam. Restatement only. Whatever I know already, that tallest mountain is called subject here. What I do not know is to be known, that is predicate. So that predicate, unknown knowledge, its height, so much of height, feet height is there, so and so height. That knowledge I have to get. That is called predicate. The knowledge about that predicate is called vidheyam. Unknown knowledge is called that about that Mount Everest height, how much it is. That is called vidheyam. Vidheyam. Seeking for the knowledge of the predicate is called vidheyam. Already known knowledge is called the subject uddeshyam. Similarly, here also, any example you can take. Talakaveri, where is it? And in Mysore it is there. Mysore means where in Mysore, near Mysore. Exact place I should know. Where the birth of Kaveri is in Karnataka. Suppose I know it is born in Karnataka. Where in Karnataka? From which place? So the details of that river, I need it. Like that here also in Mahavakya. Tattvamasi is there. Tvam pada vichara, that means I, the individual, sakshi jnanam, I can get through anvaya vyatireka even without the Mahavakya help. In Mahavakya, there are two words. Tat, tvam, both are. Tvam is talking about the individual, the person. Tvam means you. Tat, asi. There are two other words. Tat means Paramatma, Brahman. So, tvam pada, knowledge, I can get without Mahavakya also. That is through Anvaya Vyatireka. Anvaya Vyatireka means Drigdrishya Viveka Dvara or Avasthatraya Viveka Dvara. These two put together Anvaya Vyatireka. Anvaya Vyatireka means I am the Drik, whatever I see Drishyam, that is not me, that is Anatma. I am the witness consciousness. For this knowledge, I don't require Mahavakya. Similarly, Avasthatraya, in waking state, I experience the gross universe. In dream state, I experience the subtle universe. In these two avasthas, sleeper is not there in the waker's hood, Jagrata Avastha. When I am talking, when you are listening, we are not sleeping persons. Sleeper is excluded. When you go to dream, waker is excluded, Vyatireka. Vyatireka means absence. In dream, dreamer is there, waker is not there. In waking state, waker is there, dreamer is not there. These are called Vyatireka. What is that Anvaya? Inheres in Jagrata and Swapna, we saw all these things, you know. But I am reminding here because in the shloka, Acharya used Anvaya Vyatireka Abhyam. Since it is a very technical topic, I am repeating it knowingly. I, the consciousness who is there in and through waking state and dream state. I am conscious of my waking state. Dream also witnessed by the Sakshi alone. I, the Sakshi Chaitanyam, is the witnesser of the dream world. I, the Sakshi Chaitanyam, is the witnesser of the waking world experiences. That means I, the consciousness, is Anvayi. Anvayi means in and through every avastha I am there. In deep sleep also, In deep sleep also, I am conscious of ignorance. That consciousness is there. Who is illumining the ignorance? Anvayina. So each state is, avastha is excluding the other. That is called Vyatireka. So through this I understand I am consciousness principle, who is different from that waking Jagrat Pramata, Swapna Pramata, and Sushupti Pramata. In Sushupti there is no Pramata itself. Where is the question of any knowledge to take place? Therefore, Anvaya Vyatireka, Avasthatraya Dwara and Drishya Drigdrishya Viveka Dwara Anvaya Vyatireka Abhyam. So, this knowledge about myself, even in Samadhi also it is possible. Samadhi in meditation, before coming to Vedanta, if I practice Ashtanga Yoga for a length of time and do meditation every day, practice sincerely for length of time, then I go to Samadhi absorption. Samadhi is an artificial sleep. Sleep is natural Samadhi. Samadhi is a natural, artificial sleep. Sleep is a natural Samadhi. Therefore, in Samadhi also there is no pramata. I am the witness consciousness. I am there who is even without thoughts for some time. Like that I can know the Tvam, that Tvam Pada. This is called Samanya Jnanam. Samanya Jnanam is possible through Anvaya Vyatireka, like Drigdrishya Viveka, Avasthatraya Viveka, or even through Samadhi also. But Vishesha Jnanam, that is, I the Sakshi Chaitanyam alone is Brahman. I the witness consciousness alone am Brahman. This knowledge is not possible. This knowledge, Aikya Jnanam, Vishesha Jnanam, is not possible through Anvaya Vyatireka. This knowledge is not possible through Drigdrishya Viveka. This knowledge is not possible through Avasthatraya Viveka. This knowledge is not possible through Samadhi also. Even any conventional pramanas, pratyaksha, anumana, upamana, arthapatti, anupalabdhi, laukika shabda cannot give this aikya jnanam, vishesha jnanam. Aham, the Sakshi Chaitanyam, the Atma, I am alone, is the Brahman who is Jagadadhishtanam. What is Vishesha Jnanam? I, the Sakshi Chaitanyam of this Jagrad Avastha, Swapna Avastha, Sushupti Avastha, I, the witness consciousness, who is the observer, I am originally consciousness, is the Jagadadhishtanam Brahma. I am Jagadadhishtanam. Mithya Jagadadhishthana, in Lalita Sahasranama it comes. I am the substratum of this Mithya Jagat. How you can get this knowledge? Not by Anvaya Vyatireka, not by Samadhi, any meditation, because meditation also, in Samadhi also, there is no pramata. Where I can get this knowledge, Vishesha Jnanam? I am the Jagadadhishtanam Brahma. Only through Mahavakya. Tatpada. Tatpada Vichara comes only through in Mahavakya. Tatpada is yourself. That Brahman, Jagadadhishtanam Brahma, Tvameva, Vishesha Jnanam. That Vishesha Jnanam is possible only through Mahavakya. That is said in this verse, very, very important verse. Look into the shloka once again. I introduced this in the last class. Last class means long ago, 1 month back. Nirasya apranataha. Nirasya, that means by refuting, falsifying, apranataha, up to prana. Here prana means karana shariram. Apranataha. Nirasya plus apranataha. A plus pranataha, apranataha. Up to prana means up to karana shariram, nirasya. Or you can say up to anandamaya kosha, nirasya. Up to anandamaya kosha you have to refute means what are all there previously in annamaya kosha, pranamaya kosha, manomaya kosha, vijnanamaya kosha, anandamaya kosha. Up to anandamaya kosha. Because in sleep, only Karana Shariram is there. Anandamaya Kosha is there. That also you have to Nirasya. Anatmatvena Nirasya. They are only Anatma. Anvaya Vyatrekabhyam Apranataha Nirasya. So Karana Shariram or Anandamaya Kosha Apranataha Nirasya. By whom? Yatehe. By that seeker who practice Anvaya Vitreka or Samadhi Abhyasa. Yatehe. Here Yati means the one who practice Samadhi Abhyasa. Samadhi Dwara. Samadhi dwara also it is possible. So Samadhi is not a means of knowledge. In Samadhi, in Yoga Shastra, they say Samadhi tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. According to Patanjali Maharshi, there is no Jivatma Paramatma Aikya Jnanam. Like in Vedanta. According to Patanjali Maharshi, Samadhi means they consider that Samadhi as the culmination, ultimate. That is called moksha for them. What is that moksha? Our Tvampada Vichara is moksha for them. Patanjali might have done yoga abhyasa and gone to deep samadhi and found finally tada drashtuhu. Tada means that time of samadhi. Drashtuhu, the seeker, the one who is sitting in samadhi. Swarupe avasthanam, abiding in the Atma nature. What Atma? Tvampada. I am witness consciousness. Chaitanyam ahamasmi. That much only is said by Patanjali Maharshi. Very, very difficult to understand. Many people have got lot of doubts about this only. Why can't we take Samadhi as the liberating status of sadhaka? Why can't we get liberation in Samadhi? Why can't we realize that Atma in Samadhi? In Samadhi also there is no pramata to claim that I am Atma Chaitanyam Jagadadhishtanam. That is not possible in Samadhi also. Tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam is also only what? Half knowledge. That is Sakshi Aham Asmi. Only Samanya Jnanam comes through Samadhi. Pramatahood or knower status is not possible. I can remain only as Sakshi, but no knowerhood. Therefore, I do not know I am the Jagadadhishthanam Brahma in Samadhi Avastha. I am the substratum of this universe, no yogi can know. He goes up to his consciousness. That only they call Turiya Avastha, Turiya Atita Avastha. Like that they call. That is only Tvampada Vichara. We never deny that. It is possible. I told you, no, when I was doing my yoga abhyasa at the age of 16, I used to do meditation, started. For 8 years I did continuously, non-stop. Non-stop means regularly I did. I used to go to that Samadhi Avasthana. I used to focus on that consciousness. I am consciousness. No body awareness, no mind awareness, no prana awareness, no buddhi awareness. Nothing will be there. You are dead to the world is dead to you in deep samadhi, absorption. What I understood, I am not this body-mind complex. This is only flesh, blood, bones. I am the one who is separate from the body, mind complex. I am separate from the worldly objects. I am the witness consciousness. This much alone we can know. It is my own personal experience. That's why I am very sure you can never get Brahma Adhishtanam, Jagad Adhishtanam, Ahamasmi Jnanam. Nane the example adike. After 23 and 24 years, later I came and met my Guru, Vedanta Shravana Dwara Eva, Mahavakya Shravana Dwara Eva, I come to know Aham Tat Brahma Jagadadhishtanam Asmin. So I am the Jagadadhishtanam. For that I have to study few years. சமாதியில் ஒன்றும் பண்ண வேண்டாம், அப்படியே உட்கார வேண்டியதுதான். ஓகே, பட் சமாதி இஸ் வெரி குட் பிஃபோர் கம்மிங் டு வேதாந்தா. It is very, 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 very helpful to understand the teaching. If you come before Vedanta study, if you have completed that the upasana, that meditation, dhyanam and samadhi comes under upasana, upasana yoga. If you have completed that, Shastra is a walkover. If you have not completed, again you have to do Samadhi Abhyasa even after Shravanam to remove the habitual orientation. Viparita Bhavana to remove, again you have to do Samadhi Abhyasa Rupa Nididhyasanam to assimilate that what you have received, as Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, 6th chapter. Samadhi Abhyasa Rupa Nididhyasanam. There also Samadhi is there. You cannot escape. So either you have to do before Shravanam. If you have done before Shravanam, Samadhi Abhyasa, Dhyana Abhyasa, long time, Vedanta is a walkover. Otherwise, after Vedanta study, you have to do Samadhi Abhyasa, konja kashtam. Very difficult. That we saw in Drigdrishya Viveka, where Vidyaranya has given that type of abhyasa for the assimilation, not to attain knowledge. Even that samadhi also, not for getting knowledge. So Nirvikalpaka samadhi is, if you sit in janmas and janmas, you can never get knowledge. I am the Jagadadhishtanam knowledge. I am that Brahman who is Jagadadhishtanam. I the Sakshi Chaitanyam. I am Brahman who is Jagadadhishtanam. That means I am the substratum of this universe. I lend existence, I lend sentiency to the matter. But Yoga Shastra, Patanjali, Sakshi Swarupameva, Sakshi Swarupa Samanya Jnanam alone is the final for them. That's why yoga, samadhi, we don't accept. Aikya Jnanam is not possible. You can abide in your sakshi, the witness conscious state, in samadhi. How long? In the nature of sakshi you understand, but that sakshi is Brahman you can never understand. By yoga samadhi. Through Anvaya Vyatireka also you cannot know. So, Yoga Shastra doesn't talk about Jivatma, Paramatma, Aikyam. There is the question of Samadhi. Samadhi is not a means of knowledge. So, in Samadhi, for questioning the mind, Pramata doesn't exist. Who am I, who am I, who am I, to ask also. Pramata doesn't exist. Pramata, it is a wonderful discipline, but Pramata has to dissolve there. Then only you are in Samadhi. Pramata means the experiencer. Therefore, that is not possible. So what? Anvaya Vyatirekaabhyam nirasya apranatah yatehe, that yati, the sannyasi ityartha. Sureshwaracharya and Shankaracharya always vote for sannyasa. I have to say antara sannyasa, because you are all grihasthas. Sannyasa. In Kathopanishad also it is said, yogamiti manyante sthiram indriya dharanam apramettah tadha bhavati yogo hi prabhavapyayo. So Samadhi is not the teaching of Patanjali Rishi. Samadhi Abhyasa is available as a sadhana. It is not alone is the teaching of Patanjali, but it is there already in our Shastra. Shastra accept this sadhana. So, that Kathopanishad prescribed this sadhana also. Yachet vang manasi prajnaha yachet jnanam atmani manasini yachet tat yachet shanta atmani. See, Samadhi Abhyasa is before Shravanam. Yamadharmaraja tells to Nachiketa. So what next line you see? Vikshapannasya kosmiti. Vikshapannasya means the one who has got samanya jnanam. Samanya jnanavan. Aham, witness consciousness. I am not the body mind complex. I am different from the body. I am different from the world. I am consciousness. One entity different from the body, mind, world, etc. So that Jnanavan is called Samanya Jnanavan Vishesha Jnana Ichuhu. Now he is desirous of Vishesha Jnana. Who? This Yati. Yati means the one who has got Samanya Jnanam, who is not having Vishesha Jnanam. Aham Jagadadishtanam Brahma Jnanam is not there. That for that person, Vikshapannasya, question arises, who am I? After coming out of Samadhi, who am I? Suppose he asks by Punya. Many people don't ask. Then they sit in meditation, Samadhi, that is alone is, they think realization. Unfortunate thing. So we do not know where we will be obstructed. Until you get clarity, full understanding, you require a lot of punya. Otherwise, you will be carried away by any intermediary sadhanas, like samadhi. Kaha asmi iti vikshapannasya, the one who is desirous of vishesha jnanam. Apanna means a plus pad dhatu. Lit. A plus pad dhatu, the seeker. Samanya Jnanavan Visheshajnana Ichuhu, for that seeker, Huyamai question comes. Then Upanishad is Jagau. Now, Shrutir Jagau Tadu Asiti. That Shruti says, you are that. Chandogya Upanishad, Jagau. Jagau means Gai Dhatu. Lit Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam. Shruti Chandogya Upanishad Jagau. Shruti declares, announce, like declare means loudly proclaim. Shruti proclaim. If you question after getting samanya jnana, means becoming some introverted, shantaha, calm and quiet, the one who has done sadhana, upasana sufficiently, and samadhi abhyasa or anvaya vitreka abhyasa, drigdrishya viveka, and avasthatraya viveka, the one who has done. For that, Shruti says, you are, if you ask, who am I? Then Shruti says, you are that Brahman who is Jagat Adhishtanam. I, the witness consciousness, am Brahman, Jagat Adhishtanam Brahma. Tat Asi. That two words will come. Another reading also there, Sat Asi. Sadeva Somya Idamagra Asit Ekameva Dvitiyam. Sat Asi or Tat Asi. Tat means Mahavakyam irkar Tat. Sat Asi means Shruti revealed that you are Sat Brahma, pure existence. You are said by that Shruti. So with this, this shloka is over. Jago means reveal, proclaim. Continuation. Next verse, introduction, verse number 54. Soyamanvaya vyatireka nyayah etavanevam yadavasano vakyarthah tadabhignasya aham brahmasmiti avirbhavati drashtru drishya vibhagena agamapai sakshi vibhagena cha shrutyabhyupagantam abhyupagamataha sankshipya uchyate. People, after studying also expecting, desiring for Brahma Anubhava. Just I am attending the class and listening the class and looking at the book, reading. But Brahma Anubhava has not come. Even Vedanta students also sometimes they may get doubt. Correct than Brahma Anubhava varliye innonu. That means you are expecting to objectify the Brahman. If you want to get Brahmanubhava, indirectly you are telling that you want to objectify the Brahman. Brahmanubhava is possible only Brahman is an object. Brahmanubhava, when is it possible? Only when Brahman is object, you can have Brahman experience. Fortunately, Brahman is not an object of experience. Therefore, you cannot get Brahma Anubhava. Then what, Swamini? After studying so much time, if Brahma Anubhava is not there, what for this? Already studying itself is difficult. Without Brahma Anubhava, some experience, mysterious experience, some light, some vibration, something should come. No, we say what to do. Shastra says that Brahman happens to be yourself. You need not get Anubhava because every one of us having that Brahma Anubhava every second, every moment. You have to recognize that I am having Brahmanubhava all the time. I need not work for Brahmanubhava. So Nididhyasana is not also for liberation. Nididhyasana is also not for liberation. Samadhi is not for liberation. Samadhi abhyasa only to internalize your learning, what you have studied. Nidhyasana or contemplation only to remove habit. Habit of what? Expecting Brahmanubhava or expecting some liberation. Real understanding is what? I need not get liberation. I need not get liberation. ஐயோ இது முன்னாடி சொல்லக்கூடாதா சுவாமினி? After 20 years you are telling you need not get more liberation. You said you have to get liberation, you have to get liberation. I have come to the class. But what to do? I have to say like that at that time. Now I have to say like this at this time. You need not get liberation. Then what finally? What do you want to say? If you ask me, if you ask Sureshwar Acharya, he says, you understand that you are ever liberated Atman only. You are never bound to liberate. You are never bound. You are ever free. Understanding that is called liberation. Understanding that I was liberated, I was free, I am free, I ever will be free. I need not get liberation, I cannot get liberation. If I am bound only, I have to get liberation. Then what is these topics and all? So much time they are talking about bandha, moksha, bandha, moksha. You have as though bandha, therefore as though moksha, as though liberation. Like that Upanishad gives one example, and that the cow shed, the cow was tied. Every time they tie in the night, early morning they release that rope. Then it will get up and walk for grazing. This is the natural thing every day happen in the cow shed. Wherever Goshala is there, or any buffaloes are anywhere. One day in that Gurukulam, the Shishya didn't tie that cow. He has forgotten. He had tied all the cows, but he didn't tie the one cow. Therefore, next day morning, naturally, he removed the rope of every cow, what he tied, and when he saw one another cow, he didn't tie yesterday night. He has forgotten. So that cow is waiting. When he will open, remove this rope from my neck. When he will open, then I will go on. But he is trying to make it move. It is not moving. Because it is thinking that he didn't open this rope in my neck. It is thinking I am bound. He already tied. It was thinking. That thinking is there in that cow's mind. Therefore, then he understood. He acted as though he is removing the rope, which is not there actually. As though he acted untying the rope. Then immediately that cow stood up and rushed, ran. Like that, we also. Another example also used to give. One rat caught into that cage, rat cage. Night time we keep to catch the rat. And the rat went into the cage inside and the door was closed. And it is inside trying throughout the night to come out. By biting that whole door window to come out. Its mouth totally became wounded. Lot of blood is coming. And it is so tired, and went into the corner of that cage inside and lying down because it has no Shakti to come out. Next day morning, the grey Yajamani took that rat cage outside and opened, telling to that rat to come out. It is not coming out, even after opening the door. Why it is not coming out? because it has decided. Throughout night I struggled, I cannot go out. So therefore it decided, come to conclusion, I am bound. I have no freedom. I cannot go out. Like that it is thinking. Then that person has to take one stick and make that rat to come out. Then only it comes out. Like that, human beings are also like rats. After trying, hmm, thinking that I am bound, punya, papa, karma is there, in tala eluthu, what is struggle, enna papam panniteno. Like that, worrying, Bhagavan, kadavul eppo, when Bhagavan can release me from all these problems, like that, like rat, go on and on, புலம்புறதுன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா, grumbling on one's own fate. Then for what God can do? Yes, you are bound. Therefore, you do karma yoga, you do upasana yoga. Then you will get jnanam for by coming to jnana yoga. Then Guru says, okay, now after studying 15 years, 20 years, one day Guru says in Naishkarmya Siddhi class, you need not get liberation, you cannot get liberation. அப்போ இது முன்னாடி சொல்லக்கூடாதுன்னு சொல்ல முடியாது. We cannot say. இதுக்கு நிறைய எக்ஸாம்பிள்ஸ் இருக்கு. இந்த so many examples are there for this. Like that, Brahmanubhava, don't ask for Brahmanubhava, don't ask for any liberation also. Understand, you are ever liberated Atma only. Therefore, what now you see, Shruti is telling, Saha ayam anvaya vitareka nyayaha. Saha means which is being discussed. Saha ayam in this chapter. Saha ayam. What is discussed in this chapter? Anvaya vitareka nyaya. A maxim or prakriya. Anvaya vitareka. Understand, Anvaya vitareka means that which is always there, Atma Chaitanyam. Vitareka means that which excludes the other. Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti exclude each other. I, the consciousness, continuously there in each avastha. Similarly, whatever is seen by me, Drik, Drishyam is Mithya, I am Drik Satyam. Like that. Drishyams are changing, Drik is not changing. Anvayi is not changing, unchanging Anvayi. Vitareka is that is changing one. This Nyaya Dwara Etavaneva Bhavati to be supplied, put a full stop there. Etavaneva means so significant, this much alone. Anvaya Vitareka teaching over. This much alone means what? Samanya Jnanam teaching is this much. Yad avasanaha means when you understand. Avasanaha means that teaching whose consequence. Avasana means end. Whose consequence, whose benefit. Avasanaha vakyarthaha tadabhignasya. It culminates into Vishesha Jnanam. Samanya Jnanam Dwara yad avasanaha means Samanya Jnana avasanaha. Then instantaneous claiming of Vishesha Jnanam Vakyarthaha. Its Samanya Jnana consequence is Vishesha Jnana. I am consciousness. But how this Jagat has come? What is this Jagat? What is the connection between me, the consciousness, and this universe? Vakyartha. Mahavakyartha. Through that only. Vakyarthaha tadabhignasya. Tadabhignasya means Vishesha Jnana abhignasya. The Aikya Jnanam part of Mahavakya Avirbhavati. Aham Brahma Asmi iti Avirbhavati. Aham Brahma Asmi. Aham Asmi. I am consciousness. Was there already Samanya Jnana. But Brahma Asmi, Jagadadhishtanam Brahma Asmi iti Avirbhavati. This knowledge emerges out. Avirbhavati means emerges. Knowledge emerges. Avasthatraya viveka dvara samanya jnanena, when it takes place, then Vishesha Jnanam avasiyate. Avassanaha means avasiyate. Nischiyate aham adhishtanamiti. Vakyarthaha ena saha. By whom this Jagadadhishtanam Brahma Ahamasmi is claimed. Nischiyate. Avasiyate, nischiyate vakyarthaha. So, culmination. Vishesha Jnanam he attains. Avirbhavati. So what? Drashtridrishya vibhagena. Drashtridrishya is another name for Drigdrishya only. Drigdrishya viveka dvara. Drigdrishya viveka means simple, beautiful practice. I am the observer. Everything is observed by me. Therefore, it is different from me. And I am, all these things. I don't want to bore you. Okay. I am the observer of the body. I am not the body. I am observer of the mind. Therefore, I am not the mind. That is the idea presented here and following sloka also. Drashtru drishya vibhaga means viveka. This and agamapai sakshi vibhaga. Vibhaga means again viveka. Discriminating distinctly. Agamapai means sakshyam and sakshi. Sakshi saksha vivekaha. Sakshya means witnessed object. Sakshyam means witnessed object. Eyewitness in a court lo kuda solluvane. Eyewitness sakshi gives sakshyam. Saksham na enna paathanu solluven. Object witnessed object. Sakshyam. Agama payi saksham. Sakshi is ever there. I am the witnesser. Sakshams, whatever I am witnessing, may change. Agama payena sakshyam. Witnessed object. Sakshi vibhagena. By this analysis, viveka cha shruti abhyupagamataha. This avasthatraya drigdrishya viveka agama payi sakshi vibhaga or sakshi saksha viveka put together anvaya vitareka. These two put together anvaya vitareka. Samadhi also include anvaya vitareka. In samadhi also I forget my body, I forget my mind, I forget myself, everything. Just I remain drashtuhu avasthanam. I abide in my nature. What is this nature? I do not know, but I abide in my witness consciousness. This is accepted by Shruti Abhyupagamyataha. This practice of avasthatraya is presented by the Shruti also. Briefly, I am going to explain. Sankshipya uchyate. I presented by me briefly. Sankshipya uchyate. Samkshipyochate. It is presented by me briefly. Avasthatraya is talked about in the Shruti. This is briefly prescribed by me, and prescribed by Shastra. This is briefly presented by me. Shloka. दृश्यत्वाद् घटवद्देहः देहवच्चेन्द्रियाण्यपि मनश्चेन्द्रियवज्ञेयं मनोवन्निश्चयादिमत्. This is the Shruti quotation. Kathopanishad it comes. Yada panchavatishtante jnanani manasa saha. Kathopanishad mantra. Buddhischa na cheshtati tamahu paramam gati. This is the mantra. Kathopanishad mantra paraphrased in this format. This shloka. What is that? दृश्यत्वात् घटवत् देहः दृश्यत्वात् घटवत्. Now drishyam drishdrugdrishya viveka, how to do like this you can do. It is said here. What is that? Dehaha ghatavat drishyatvat. Where is my pot? Dehaha, this body is like a pot. Like a pot means what? Body is a clay. Body is manufactured by clay. Therefore, it merges into clay. Pot is made out of clay. It also merges into a clay. What ghatavat? Here the idea is pot is objectified by me. I am not the pot. Why? It is objectified by me. It is an object. I am the subject. Subject cannot be the object. Object cannot be the subject. Simple. Understood. Similarly, observe your body. Part ghatavat dehaha api drishyam. So you are observing the body. Touch your hand. Touch your head. You are experiencing your head, experiencing the drishyam only. Observed by you. Your body is observed by you. You are the observer. Body is observed. Therefore, ghatavat drishyatvat dehaha, number one. Number two, dehavat indriyani api. So, this body is, just as body is objectified by you, you are not the body, you are different from the body. Similarly, sense organs are also observed by you. I experience my eyes, I touch my eyes, my nose is smell, it is also observed by me. Tongue, all sense organs of knowledge, sense organs of action, they are all observed by me. And all sense organs functioning properly or not, are you aware of or not? Are you experiencing or not? Very much experiencing, Swamini. How much they are giving problem also I am experiencing. How much so they are functioning also I am experiencing. Just as the body is like a pot, sense organs are also like a pot only. Body like a body. Which body is like a pot? That means they are also an object of experience, drishyam only. Anatma ityartha. Anatma. Similarly, manaha indriya vat gneyam. Mind also, I experience my mind. Mind is also indriya vat. Indriyas are concluded as drishyam, like deha. Deha is drishyam like a pot. And number one, number two, number three, like that you have to put numbers. Number one is what? Body is an object of experience. Body is, deha is drishyam like a pot. Number one. Then sense organs are also drishyam like a body. Number two. Number three, mind is also drishyam like sense organs. Manaha cha indriyavat gneyam. Mind is also like sense organs, means drishyam only. That is given in this sloka, Kathopanishad sloka. Go and check the Kathopanishad book. Yada panchavatishthante gnanani manasa saha buddhischa nascheshtati tamahu paramangati in the sloka. And the slokanda idi. So manaha api indriyani gneyam. Indriyavat gneyam. See that vat is very important. Indriyavat means indriyams, just as indriyams are drishyam, mind is also drishyam, because we are experiencing the mind, happy mind, sad mind, sorrowful mind, angry mind, loving mind, நெகட்டிவ் மைண்டு பாசிட்டிவ் மைண்டு இதுதானே சொல்லிகிட்டே இருப்பான். நெகட்டிவ் மைண்டு நெகட்டிவ் மைண்டு நெகட்டிவ் மைண்டு என்னமோ தெரியாது நெகட்டிவ் மைண்ட் என்ன பேசுகிறோம். ஸோ யூ ஆர் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்சிங் திருஷ்யம். மனோபுத்தி அகங்கார சித்தானி நாஹம் திருஷ்யம். வாட் அபவுட் புத்தி? மனோவத் நிச்சயாத்மிகா நிச்சயாதிமத். Manas also, buddhi also is like a mind. Mind became drishyam. Line, buddhi also is drishyam. Adipadat viveka. In that buddhi there is a viveka, no knowledge, intelligence. So intelligence, higher intelligence, average intelligence, below average intelligence, above average intelligence. You know how much you are intelligent. Viveka, adipadat. Manovat nischayadi. Nischaya means here buddhi. Buddhi is also like you experience silence in samadhi, you experience ignorance in sleep. You experience ignorance in sleep, you experience ananda in sleep also. Therefore what? Therefore you are not the buddhi. Understand, my dear buddhu. If you don't understand, you are buddhu. If you are understand, you are buddha. Buddhiman. Sabuddhiman manushyeshu sakrishna karma kritenar. Karmanya karmayah paschet akarmani cha karmayah sabuddhiman manushyeshu sayuktaha krishna karma kritena. Therefore, beautiful sloka. To do Anvaya Vyatireka like this, Drisdriksha Viveka. This is Drigdrishya Viveka. More in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.